Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 1st. The time is 9 o'clock and the Board of Commissioners is in session. All three commissioners were present. There they are. So identify yourself for the record.
Brian Blaine, Ada County Procurement.
Scott Cober, Ada County Parks and Waterways.
Josh Brown, Ada County Operations.
Carl Woodruff. Office. Tim Klein, Treasurer's Office.
John Blake, Paramedics.
Al Perkins, Ada County Procurement. Brad Smith, Assessor's Office.
Keith Muster with L3 Construction.
Robin Sweeney, Procurement.
Bob Carney, Operations.
Elizabeth Duncan, Communications.
IT guy.
I was waiting for it. Katie Reed, Clerk's Office.
Okay. Madam Clerk, are there any changes to the agenda?
There are.
There are? Okay, I accept the motion on the change the agenda.
I move to change the agenda to add item 3A2. It is a license that has been, the software had a glitch and we had to add that to the agenda. We thought it was all that it wasn't, so we're adding it.
So adding a license.
Correct.
Okay, any other changes to the agenda?
It's adding a catering permit as well.
Correct.
We're adding in a catering permit as well.
So I'll second that.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Motion, the agenda's been changed. Okay, we've changed the, we have a new business. We have a proclamation. We get Commissioner Davidson to read the proclamation.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a proclamation from the Board of County Commissioners, Ada County, State of Idaho, to designate the month of April as County Government Month. Whereas Idaho has 44 distinctly different counties that make up the fabric of the state of Idaho, and whereas every person who lives in Idaho lives within a county, and whereas the dedicated county public servants who provide essential services to everyone in our communities are our friends, families, neighbors, and colleagues, and whereas Ada County's 9 elected officials and 2,100 plus employees work each day to provide outstanding service to those who live, work, and visit in Ada County. And whereas Ada County performs a vast array of critically important services in our community, including but not limited to the Ada County landfill, emergency management, weed, pest, and mosquito abatement, juvenile services, development services, parks and waterways, paramedics, the Western Idaho Fair, elections, law enforcement, and the Ada County Treatment Center and the Victim Services Center, just to name a few. And whereas every year since 1991, the National Association of Counties has encouraged local counties across the country to elevate awareness of all the services, programs, and responsibilities carried out by our counties. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of County Commissioners, in recognition of county government, hereby joins national and local officials in proclaiming April 2025 in Ada County as National County Government Month. Thank you.
Okay, and encourages everyone who lives, works, or visits Ada County to observe this month by celebrating, acknowledging, and thanking the public servants who work hard each day to carry out the duties mandated by the Idaho legislature to keep our community safe, healthy, and grounded in integrity and openness. Okay, I'd accept the motion to approve the proclamation.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the proclamation as described to designate April as Ada County, in Ada County as County Government Month.
And I'll second that.
Okay, we got, you've heard the motion. Any other discussion? I think it's, we're gonna have a hard time getting a picture for this one.
2,100.
All of our employees, and, because it's all of our employees, and all the county employees that make this, a viable proclamation. But, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, just as at the end of this proclamation where it says, we meaning the counties, are creatures of the state, and that we carry out legislatively mandated items, and I think that's appropriate from elections to taxes and so forth. So
yeah.
that's an important part of what we're doing here is what the legislature tells us we need to do.
Yep, most of our budget is county, is state mandated. Not all of it, but most of it. So, anyway, all right. Well, we've designated that, and we may get a picture at our employee appreciation picnic in September, so come on out, we'll get a picture of everybody that's there. All right. Moving on, we have public hearing. I'll open the public hearing on resolution number 3082. A resolution for the conveyance of 8 sirens from the Ada County Sheriff's Office to the Custer County Sheriff's Office. Okay, the public hearing is open. Is there any discussion on the sirens? You're from the Sheriff's Office. You got anything you want to say about it?
I have no idea about it.
All right, well, we're donating these sirens to the Custer County Sheriff's Office. All right, no other discussion. I'll close the public hearing on resolution 3082 and accept a motion. Mr. Chairman?
Go ahead, Ryan.
I'll move to approve resolution number 3082 as listed on the agenda.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Motion carries. Now I'll open the public hearing on resolution 3083. A resolution for procurement of design build services for procuring a platform lift replacement at the Ada County Sheriff's Office, Community Transition Center. Okay, any discussion on that?
Mr. Chair,
Yeah.
what is the platform lift? Maybe operations can let us know.
Yeah, good question, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Elevators bring you up and down from floor to floor, but in the case of the Community Transition Center, there's a change in elevation between the lobby and one of the little, what would you call that, the dorm areas, that we can't accommodate ADA ramp, it would take up too much room, so we put in a lift that a wheelchair could go in and it would lift up to the next elevation. And the one that we have in place now is, it's old, can't get parts for it, it fails all the time. So we're just gonna put a brand new one in there and modernize it. But yeah, we can't put an ADA ramp in there to get to that next elevation, so we put a little lift to accommodate ADA access.
Mr. Chairman?
Yeah.
Just, we were just out there looking at that, and this is one of the areas where we're beefing up the capacity there so that we can, in fact, improve the jail as well as the way we work with the community to get people back into the community as productive members of society. So that's part of the
Yep.
redoing of that facility.
Yeah, and we are operating under capacity there, so this will help. All right. Okay, well, I'll close public hearing on resolution number 3083 and call for a motion.
I move to approve resolution 3083 as listed on the agenda.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, one of our Bobs. Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Before you this morning, under new business, is the award of bid 25024, the Ada County Landfill Horizontal Gas Piping Materials 2025 Thermal Butt Fusion Fittings Division. And we have 2 items here. The first of which is a withdrawal of a bid. And as you may recall, at our award recommendation back on February 4th, we recommended that the award of the HDPE Thermal Butt Fusion Fittings Division to Doc All Resources. Doc All Resources wasn't able to fulfill the bid at what they bid on, and so you guys let them withdraw their bid at that time, and was re-awarded to Telecommunications Utility Procurement Services. Well, when we sent the award letter to Telecommunications Utility Procurement Services, they let us know too that they could not fulfill the bid for what they bid on. And so we're left to go down to number 3 now, and that is Core and Main. And so this first motion would be to withdraw the bid submitted by Telecommunications Utility Procurement Services, and then we'll move on to the re-award.
Okay, so we need a motion on that. I'll accept a motion to withdraw telecommunication utility procurement services.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll move to accept the withdrawal of the award of bid 25024, Ada County Landfill Horizontal Gas Piping Materials 2025, Thermal Butt Fusion Fittings Division to Telecommunications Utility Procurement Services LLC.
I second the motion.
okay, you've heard the motion. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, go ahead.
All right, so moving on to item number 2 is the re-award to Core and Main. And with the withdrawal of Telecommunications Utility Procurement Services, we would like to enter this letter for the re-award, if you would like me to read it.
Sure, read the letter.
It's a letter dated April 1st, 2025, to the Board of Ada County Commissioners from Ada County Procurement regarding bid 25024. Dear members of the board, after reviewing the bid submitted, it is the recommendation of the evaluation group to award the purchase order for bid 25024 to Core and Main for the HDPE Thermal Butt Fusion Fittings Division in the amount of $1,459.52.
Okay, any discussion? All right, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to re-award bid 25024, Ada County Landfill Horizontal Gas Piping Materials 2025, Thermal Butt Fusion Fittings Division to Core and Main in the amount of $1,459.52.
I second the motion.
Okay. You've heard the motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna open the bid, go ahead.
Yes. So, we have the opening of RFP 25028, the design build for Ada County Sheriff's Office Lucky Peak radio site upgrade. And we received 4 proposals for this project, and Robin's got our bonfire e-procurement system all queued up. If you're ready for us to open.
We're ready, all right, got it all keyed up and everything, way to go.
So, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, today we'll be just reading the name of the proposers that submitted for this project.
Okay.
Okay. There are 4 proposers. The first one is Day Wireless Systems. The second proposer is Idaho Tower Construction Company LLC. Our third proposer is Ontivity LLC. And rounding out our proposers is Steelhead Communications. So we'll need a little time to evaluate these proposals, and we'd like to request that this be tabled for final ranking and award recommendation to the April 22nd, 2025 open business meeting.
Okay, any other questions? I'll accept the motion to table the award of the bid till April 22nd.
I move to table RFP 25028 to the April 22nd open business meeting.
I'll second that.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Our other bid opening that we have today is for bid 25029, the Ada County Landfill Topsoil Stripping Project 2025. And we received 7 proposals for this project. And Ryan here is getting our bonfire e-procurement system loaded.
Could've got 10.
Even number.
Yeah, I know. Could've.
What's
So
good?
we got our bonfire e-procurement system all queued up. If you're ready for us to open.
We're ready.
All right, Ryan. Open away. So Ryan's gonna pull up our spreadsheet here, and today we'll be looking at the name of the bidder. There's gonna be a total bid amount, which will include an owner's contingency of $75,000.
Okay.
always a little bit of a process to get this opened up here.
The bottom. Where you just smoke them.
Right here.
The middle. Swarm. And then, yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe,
Yeah, let me try to zoom out in for you.
yeah, zoom in just a little bit. My old eyes can't see that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so our first bidder up there is Compliance Solutions and Contracting. And they have a total bid amount of $549,999. Bidder number 2 is Granite Excavation Incorporated with a total bid amount of $693,805. Bidder number 3, Idaho Site Works with a total bid amount of $1,122,490. Bidder number 4 is Knife River Corporation with a bid of $1,020,399. Bidder number 5, L3 Construction with a total bid amount of $610,312. Bidder number 6 is La Riviere Incorporated, total bid amount of $1,599,925. And bidder number 7 is Stroth General, the total bid amount of $588,850. So
Quite a spread there.
there's a little bit of a spread there, so we're
Yeah.
gonna need a little time to check these out.
Okay,
We'd like to request that this be tabled for award to the April 8th, 2025 open business meeting.
okay. I'll accept the motion to table the award to April the 8th.
I move to table bid 25029, Ada County Landfill Topsoil Stripping Project 2025 to the April 8th open business meeting.
Second.
Okay, well, you've heard the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
All right.
Motion carries, thank you.
All right, thanks, Commissioners.
Okay, next up, we have catering permits, license renewals. We've got quite a bucket here. And we've added one to it that was
Catering permit, you're right.
one catering permit. Is there any questions or discussion on any of these catering permits? Yeah, we got how many of them? And license renewals.
180,
Go for it.
188.
188. All right. Okay, any questions or discussion on any of the catering permits or license renewals? If there's none, well, I'll accept a motion.
I'll move to approve the catering permits and license renewals as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
All right.
Motion carries, thank you. Okay, now we have clerk's office. You got some good stuff for us?
I do. Good morning, Mr. Chair, Commissioners. As you can see from the agenda, our recorder's office is very busy. They have processed, as of today, 554 license renewals and have about a little over 400 to go. So in the midst of their Tyler implementation, they're very busy down there. They processed 63 just yesterday, so working hard on that. And then switching gears to the May election, we didn't anticipate that this would be a big election, but it's turning out to be that way. So although we only expect maybe 20,000 ballots to be cast in this election, we have almost a full deployment in terms of precincts. So we have 186 precincts in this election, 277 ballot styles with all the district boundaries. So it's very complicated. So they're working very hard as well in the midst of a construction project. So busy times for our office.
Right. What are the different districts that are have elections?
We have the Ada County Free Library District, Eagle Sewer District, Greater Boise Auditorium District, Meridian Library District, and West Boise Sewer District.
That's a number.
It is.
Yeah. Well, at least we've got it consolidated because in prior years, there would have been, GBAD would have done their own elections.
Right.
All these would have done their own, so now it's easier
Yeah.
for electors to, for the elections to handle. All right, anything else for us?
Nope.
All right, any questions? Go ahead.
Just as a, because it is confusing just looking at it, how do we let the voters know? Because some people don't even know which library district they're in or which fire
Sure.
district they're in. Or
Yep, we have the ability to show voters their ballot prior to the election if they visit our website, so that's not quite ready yet. But once those ballots are finalized, we will get that up so that people can visit the website and know exactly what they're voting for.
And are they, Mr. Chairman,
Yeah, go ahead.
are they the same voting locations as normal precincts or are they different?
We are still working on that. Largely, they're going to be the same, but there will be some changes, and that's where, at the same website, people can go on and see where they go to vote as well as their ballot, so.
Okay.
This is traditionally, voter participation is lower, as you said.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be low.
Yeah, we're expecting only about 7% turnout, so cost per voter will be high.
Oh, yeah.
That makes each vote count even more.
Yep,
All right, well, thank you.
thank you.
All right, next up, we have Claims Journal. I'll accept a motion on the Claims Journal.
I move to authorize payment of the claims journal dated March 31st, 2025.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Right?
Motion carries, thank you. Now I have some personnel actions. Any questions or discussions on any of these personnel actions? Hearing none, I'll accept a motion.
I'll move to approve the personnel actions as listed on the agenda.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have the assessor's office. Oh, Brad's here.
Morning,
Hey,
Mr.
Brad.
Chairman, Commissioners,
How are you?
doing great.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 11 tax cancellations on the agenda, but before that, just want to spread some good news. We did get the results back from the Idaho State Tax Commission. And as you're probably aware, every year we get graded by the tax commission as far as our levels on our values. By law, we have to be between 90 and 110%. And this year, all 5 of our categories are in compliance, and we range between 92 to 98%. So, looking really good. I know if you rewind a couple of years ago, with tax commission across the state, there was over 80 categories out of compliance, not within Ada County. So, not every year do all counties get past that hurdle. But Ada County was successful this year, and we just got the results back, so we're pretty excited. So,
Congratulations.
thank you. Thank you.
Is that 92%, you say? Is that a combination of commercial and residential?
Yeah, so you have improved and vacant, residential and commercial, so that's 4 of the categories, and then you got mobile homes. So, the range of those is 92 to 98% in those categories, so, yeah, overall, we're in really good shape, so.
Are you following that legislation that would have required the counties to establish, to prove to the tax commission
There was,
for something?
yeah, I know there was some legislation that was trying to require a 95%, 95 to 105 ratio of that failed.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah, we got our property tax reduction program in full force right now. Our goal is to have 5,000 qualified applicants in that program. I know Elizabeth Duncan's been helping us on the social media side. Right now, we're trending a little higher than we were last year, so we're about 2,700. April 15th is the deadline for that. It's a great program.
That's for all of them?
Yeah, that's
For the circuit breaker?
yeah, circuit breaker, which is going to be our veterans. And,
Yeah. Senior citizens, yeah.
Exactly, and so we are trending a little higher than last year, so that's really good news, so we're excited, so it just goes to show we'll have about half of those coming in over the next 2 weeks. So our office will be really busy, they like to come down and work with our clerks and they do a great job, customer service, and we're gonna have a lot of people in our office these next couple of weeks, so,
Good.
yeah. As far as tax adjustments, we have 11 of them. These are exemptions and characteristic adjustments.
Sure.
So they're on the agenda.
All right. Well, I'll accept a motion on the tax cancellations, which are not really cancellations, but the law says they are. They're adjustments. All right, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to approve the tax cancellations as identified on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Fred. Thank you. Yeah. Next up, we have the treasurer's office.
Morning, Mr.
Go
Chairman
ahead.
and Commissioners. The Treasurer's Office doesn't have any updates this morning. Just sort of business as usual. We're intently sort of watching the markets and what's happening there. It seems like there's a risk-off theme going on right now, and you can see that in the bond yield lower. And if you've been watching gold at all, that's been interesting over the past year. I think it's up 35% in a year. It's this morning it was over 3,000. I think 3,160. It's just really amazing.
How much gold do we have?
We haven't audited that. So.
There is a big gold depository out in Eagle.
It's in
Gold and
that-
silver.
It's in that safe in the clerk's office.
Yeah.
That we can't open.
We'll keep it safe.
All right. All right. Anything else?
That's it for today.
Well, good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next up, we have the approval of the minutes for the open business meeting, indigent services, and our tax exemption hearing. Any question or discussion on the minutes? If not, I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the minutes as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
Okay, thank you. You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have Expo Idaho with some interim events. Any questions or discussion on any of these interim events at Expo Idaho? There's 13 of them. Okay, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to approve the agreements as identified on the agenda for Expo Idaho, Western Idaho Fair, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we have some agreements, 7 agreements. I reviewed these agreements. I don't see any issue with any of them. Is there any questions or issues on any of the agreements? Hearing none, I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the agreements as identified on the agenda for Expo Idaho and Western Idaho Fair. As authorized the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board. Or these are just the general agreements.
general agreements.
These are the general agreements as listed on the agenda. The reason I said that is because a bunch of them are for the Western Idaho Fair.
Yep, some of them are.
And authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Okay, is there a second to the motion?
Second.
All right, you've heard the motion. It is to approve the agreements that's listed on the agenda, 7 of them. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next, we have the weekly indigent items. Any question or discussion on any of the weekly indigent items? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to accept the recommendations of the indigent services staff as listed on the summary of cases dated April 1st, 2025, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. Any further questions? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there any further business need to be brought before the board today? Nothing from the clerk's office? Okay. Thank you. We'll be adjourned. Thank you. Thank you. We're on the record. Thank you. Well, welcome. Today is the first day of April. The time is 9:32. The board is in session, acting as the Board of Emergency Medical Services District for its weekly open business meeting. All three commissioners are present. We also have with us
John Blake, paramedics.
Elizabeth Duncan, communications.
and Real IT Guy. Okay, are there any changes to the agenda, Madam Clerk?
There are not.
No changes to the agenda. Okay, well, look, first we'll do the claims journal. I'll accept a motion on the claims journal.
Move to approve the EMS Claims Journal dated March 31st, 2025.
Second. Okay, you've heard the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have personnel actions.
We'll move to approve the personnel actions as listed on the agenda.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have approval of the minutes for the March 4th and March 25th, Emergency Medical Services District. Any questions? I'll accept the motion.
I move to approve the Emergency Medical Services District minutes for March 4th and March 25th as listed on the agenda.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have the EMS update. You got the rest of the whole meeting, yours.
I could fill some time.
Okay, take your chair.
Good.
Commissioners?
Yeah.
I don't have very much for you. We are deep into budget, paying considerable attention to that this year, and as we do every year, but we're in our pencil sharpening phase. I think the other big thing is
Do you need any help with the sharpening?
I don't think so. I think we may have one of the county's best pencil sharpeners in our department.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, we can get you another one if you need it.
I think we'll be all right, but thank you very much for the offer.
All right.
As you all are aware, Chief Rain has decided to retire effective October this year. He made that announcement to our leadership team and then to the whole department over the weekend.
I heard that, but we haven't authorized it yet.
I haven't either for that.
Okay.
He didn't ask me.
Didn't ask you. Well, okay.
That's right.
Well, we appreciate his service. He's done a great job.
Yes.
Yeah, don't tell him. And the only other thing I can think of is that it was Senate Bill 1159. That was another trailer bill for 206. Was sent to the governor to pass both sides, and off it goes. I believe they referred to that as a friendly bill, and it was just a bit of language to remove the county commissioners as having to adopt an EMS plan in their county, and that was tied to their ability to submit for grant money to state EMS. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I have for you.
All right. Any questions?
Just thank yous.
You guys managed to save a bunch of money previously by doing the privatization of the was it debt collection? Bill collection?
Bill collection.
So yeah, for collections, that is a contractor, and then we also are on 100% billing. So both of those things are outside now.
And that's saving us some money.
Our collections for our billing right now has improved our collection rate or our billing rate or recovery rate just a bit. The biggest thing that it's done is give us a stable workforce in the contractor. We have difficulty getting billers to come and stay, and that's the biggest limiter, one of the biggest limiters for us to be successful in billing. If you don't have billers, it's hard to bill. And so with increasing call volume and the difficulty associated with getting those people, that alone was a really big reason that going out with this outside our organization was so successful.
Well, that's great.
Any other big changes you're looking, or any other great ideas, because those seem to work out pretty good.
Well, listen, we're full of great ideas. We're full of great ideas, yes.
Don't sharpen your pencil up that much.
Well, I'm perfectly willing to overcommit and hope people forget.
Okay. All right. Well, any other questions or discussion?
Is the community paramedic program, is that going on still, or?
It certainly is. That's right. They report directly to me. We recently had a planning meeting that establishes their goals and their mission, their budget, and the tasks that they are going to continue with. I've yet to see that from them, but they're working on it. I understand that some of our access partners out of the fire services may be interested in doing community paramedic service. And we have at least verbal agreement with them that the best thing to do, were that to happen, is to partner with them.
Well, so the firemen could be pitching in on that too.
It's possible. It's some of that money that would allow them to do that is grant money that nobody's sure about right now.
So any proof it's been cutting down on ER visits?
We have lots of historic data that suggests that it does. Some of these folks can't find a remedy. There's nothing for them in an emergency room. It just happens to be a convenient place and a safe place for them to go. And now there are a number of places where folks can go without having to go to the emergency room, and our folks do facilitate that. Sometimes it's hard to put dollars and cents. You can put dollars and cents on those diversions. What is not as well known is, are they true diversions, or is it just a delay in somebody having to go and do that? And it's that's what we're really focused on. That's what I've asked those folks to focus on, is good data collection that can be put on one piece of paper that will tell a story about at least who is being spared the burden of those patient contacts, and where they might more appropriately go, and because the dollars and cents on an emergency room visit are an estimate, you end up with estimated dollars. You don't end up with necessarily a true dollar amount for each of those diversions. But you do, if you can say that an average emergency room visit is X number of dollars, and you saw or you diverted 100 patients over a year, it's a significant savings.
All right. Well, any other questions or discussion? Well, thank you again. Tell your staff we appreciate the hard work you do, and thank you. We'll be adjourned.
Will do.
We'll be